In today's video, guys, we're going to be opening up a whole pile of UFO stuff for Project 93. So UFO reached out to us and said, hey, Project 93 is in rough shape and it's going to need plastic. And we have some other stuff we'd like you to try if you're willing. We said, sure, let's give it a shot. I'd love to try some of the products. Some of the stuff I didn't even know UFO made. So we're gonna open up these boxes and take a look and see what we all got. So guys, I am a pretty big fan of UFO Plastics. My 2001 CR250, the bike I like to ride the most. And you know, you'll see that bike in the 2001, the greatest CR ever made video. Oh, these look really good. But yeah, that's UFO Plastics. My CR500, the AF one, that is UFO Plastics. They're great plastics, and they're easy to use. So when they reached out, I was really happy to be like, hey, yeah, of course I'll use UFO. But take a look at these plastics. They sent us a couple different things here. Front fenders. So we've got some front fenders in the actual like nuclear red. You can see that. It's kind of like that neon red that is well known in the 90s. So that'll be awesome for the bike. It looks good. I'll put those down over here. Some rear fenders, two rear fenders. We got two different kits here, guys. We got a 93 kit for Project 93 and a 95 kit. So we've got the front fork guards, right? And in the nuclear red. So they look really good, obviously. They're gonna really set the bike off. What else we got? All right, now, everybody knows the OEM ones are impossible to find. So we've got a replica, right? The UFO Plastics in nuclear red to go on the disc covers. These are hard to get, guys. These are, you know, UFO is pretty much the only company I know that's still making these. Oh, 93 flat number plate, right? What else we got? Oh, the 95 curved number plate in red. That's cool. Oh, this is cool. Guys, the clear, not white, they're not white. It's the neutral color, and UFO makes replicas. So that's awesome. The rear shock mudguard, right? In the clear. They also make them in black. I believe we got one of them as well. So depending on how we're gonna go with the bike, you can get black ones from UFO and you can get white one, like the clear, and I think they make white as well. But these really make the bike back to like a stock. The stocks weren't white, the stocks weren't black, they were this neutral color. So that's awesome. Did you guys know that UFO makes an air filter cage? You know, like Project 93 is in rough shape and you can't get an OEM air filter cage anymore. Not that I know of, but UFO makes a replica one and it's awesome. UFO Plastics, that's what they're known for. Yeah, awesome. What else we got? Number plates, side plates. Right, front fairing guards. The rad shrouds, that's awesome. I don't know which ones these are, if they're the 93s. 93, 94, 92 to 94, see that? That's the shape cutout. 95s are a little different. These are the 95s. And we'll go over them when we put them on the bike. We'll figure out what ones we want to use. Well, man, this box is full. Here we go. All right, so the difference. 93 side plates. They're short, you see, where the 95s are a little longer. Anyway, it's hard to see in the bag. I'll show you better in another video. But because Project 93's airbox had 95 plates on it at one time, we're probably going to put 95 plates on it because there's a giant hole in the airbox. And to try and find an airbox That's almost impossible. And UFO doesn't make one of those. I wish they did. Wait on. That's all that's in this one. Let's get this other box open and see what we got. That's only one box, and it's a pile of stuff, guys. All right, let's get this other box cut open. Now, I don't want to cut into the product, but let's see what we can do, guys. What have we got in here? A bunch of stickers and stuff. Well, that's pretty awesome. Little note for me. I'll read that later. Well, that's pretty cool. Giant UFO sticker. Freaking huge. I don't know if it'll fit on the toolbox. We'll have to see. Is there two in there? I don't know. Well, that's awesome. There is two. Like for both sides of the trailer kind of thing. Well, that's pretty epic, actually. Man. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got another build coming up, guys. I'll explain it later, but this is a 2022 CRF kit. So that's awesome. So we've got a rear chain slider from UFO, and these things last. They last a long time. Obviously I like the OEM ones, but the OEM ones are impossible to get. And UFO states that these are made with up to OEM quality or better. So, you know, they're good. I always use them, usually on every build. They're easy to get and they're affordable. UFO sent us a set of handguards, so we'll take a look at them and see what we got. We get the mounting hardware. The biggest issue I think that guys are going to run into if you go to get hardware is make sure you order them for the right size handlebars. They make ones for the 7/8 bars and they make ones for the fat bars as well. So just if you do order a set from any manufacturer, make sure you get the ones that'll fit your handlebar setup. So you get the good solid metal mounting hardware. Take her out of the package here. And they're really good quality, and they have the aluminum to give it shape, so you don't just have the plastic that's gonna break or bust into your hand if you do hit something. They're plastic. UFO is known for plastic, and they're just good quality. You can't bend them. They're super strong. Yeah, I'm really excited to give these a try. What else we got? Oh, right on. So UFO is making lock-on grips. So just like some of the other manufacturers, lock-on grips have really changed the industry. We're no longer gluing on grips. They come with a throttle tube. Let's open it up and take a look. So you get all your little throttle cable hookups for all the different bikes. I know some of the other manufacturers sell them separately. UFO, you don't have to. You just get them all. So that's really good. And then you get your grip with the throttle tube. So for the price of these grips, I don't know, I think they're like 12 bucks US. Don't quote me, under 20 bucks American. So you get the throttle tube, which is probably $10 alone. And then you get the grips, and the grips are really good quality. They got a neat little UFO symbol on the end. They feel good. They feel really good, actually. So I'm excited to give these a try. But yeah, the lock-on grips are kind of the way to go now. The industry's changed. So that's pretty cool. So we've got a cover. So this is an air, you take your air filter out, and then this is the hole. So this covers up the hole so you can wash your bike and wash the inside of your air breather box. This is really neat stuff. You know, these are hard to find. I don't see any other manufacturers making covers. And the price of these, again, super affordable. And that's what UFO does, guys. They do plastic. So they know their stuff. It's got a built-in gasket. We'll show you in another video how we use it. What else UFO is known for, and I've known this for a while and used them in the past, is air filters. Comes in a nice bag. Now it's a double foam filter, so you have your outer foam and inner foam, and you just put your foam filter oil on it and swish it in. I've never had any problems with the UFO filters that I've used in the past, but yeah, great product and affordable. I think we got one more thing in here, and I think it's the thing I'm probably the most excited for is, let's get this box out of the way. Just toss this over here. Stand. UFO makes a bike stand. I didn't know they made a bike stand, so I was really happy when they said, hey, we're gonna send you a bike stand, give it a try. Let's see how it works. Let's open it up. What's this thing? Well, it's got instructions. We're not gonna bother with those. Let's see how we open it. I know it folds up. It looks like it kind of clicks together. Oh yeah. There's little plastic tabs, it looks like, that hold it all together. And that one locks into there. Pretty neat. Oh, it pops open really easy. Put this down. Clips together really good, really easy. Feels like pretty sturdy. This is the first time I've really seen it, other than pictures. The weight is good, feels pretty normal, like a normal bike stand. One thing I noticed playing with this stand is the hole. The hole's small, which I like. I like that it's tiny. I'll show you compared to my other stand I use, but the top, it's like a rubber grip kind of top. That's really nice. The handles feel like they should be right where they are, so that feels good. Yeah, you can grab it pretty much anywhere. It feels really sturdy. Let's put it through some tests and see how it goes. So I've just got my other stand here, guys, and in my other videos, you'll hear me swear about this stand. I just don't like this stand. It's not heavy, it works really good. You can get your hand in, no problem. But the problem is this giant hole. The problem with the giant hole is if I'm pushing my bike up the ramp and I go to step on it, my foot falls in the hole. I don't like it. I don't like that, you know, and if I feel like I got to stand here when I'm pushing my bike up, it's like very sturdy because I'm standing on the edge. I want to stand in the middle, and you can't. But with the UFO stand, you know, it doesn't matter where I step on it. It's just sturdy. Like I can't even, it's not even shaky like that one, right? I'm a little afraid to jump on this one. It's not that this isn't solid, but with the big hole, I find when I get the bike on there, half the time the frame falls in on some bikes and you never know if your bike's gonna fall over. I'm really excited to try this one. Let's get a bike out and see what it looks like. I'm having a lot of faith in this UFO stand, getting out my 96, considering it's an all original bike. Well, let's throw her on the stand and see what she feels like. Easy, solid. Like the bike's wobbly, but that's the bike. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed. And like, I get that this thing folds up, so I'm kicking it in the folds. I want to see if it, no, it's not going anywhere. I'm really impressed about that stand, actually. Yeah. That's pretty solid. And just so you guys can see, like the grippers, it's a nice rubber top, so you're not slamming it into like a metal top or anything like that. But like I'm wiggling the bike and spinning it, and it moves around just like normal, but it's really like secure. The frame isn't dipping down into any low spots. It's good. Let's throw it on the other stand so you guys can understand what I mean. So we'll go ahead. We'll pull the 96 off the UFO stand. And we'll go ahead and throw it on this other damn stand. If this thing drops my bike, I'm going to be upset, but at least it'll have a good blooper reel, I guess. But I'll show you guys. So So what I want to try and show here, guys, it's a little hard to film it. If you were here, you could see it. This frame rail is right along the edge of the hole on both sides. Like, you see my hand reaching up through the hole, and it's half over the hole. So I don't like that. I don't like, okay, I've never once used a stand like this to change oil on a dirt bike. I've never taken the oil drain plug out and letting stuff dump underneath. I don't have a catch bucket that fits right. It's just a pain in the butt. So I only use a stand for putting it on, working on the rear end. But if the bike doesn't feel secure on there, like, it's just as secure when it's on properly, but the worst is getting it half in that hole, you know? I don't even want to do it because I don't want the bike to fall. But I just don't like it. So I'm really, really impressed with the UFO stand over this one. So I guess the only thing to do here is try and figure out how to fold it up. Let's see how that goes. I'll put my hand in here and maybe give it a, let me, yeah, let's go. Oh, it pulls off pretty easy. Like, it's firm, which is good, but it felt good. This just clip down. Yeah, it just snaps down. These just fold in. Clicks together. Well, I like that actually. I don't know how often I would fold it up, but let's say I was going on a trip and I was limited on space, you know, in my truck or whatever. I got all my camping gear, I got my other stuff. Maybe I'm spending a week somewhere. You got your bike in the back of the truck or trailer. This takes up a lot less space like this. And you guys saw it, like I was beating on it pretty good. Not to show UFO, I don't appreciate it, but to kind of show how strong this thing is. And I guess we'll see over time. We're going to put it, you know, we're going to use it and see if there's any flaws. But so far, so good. I think this is a pretty good product. And the price, that other stand, I think I paid like $80 Canadian for it. And I think you can buy these for about 50 or 60. So that is a huge savings. UFO, you know, if they're making products like this for that kind of price, everybody is going to have one of these stands pretty quickly, I think. Well, guys, I can't thank UFO enough for what they've done and sent all this stuff. I don't know how it came to be 100%. We've been chatting back and forth. But anyway, maybe they just felt sorry for me. They saw the Project 93 bike video where we're trying to tell guys how to buy a bike or not. And they said, man, this guy bought this bike. We need to help this guy out. But anyway, I really appreciate it. I love getting the stuff. And what I really like is getting a chance to get new stuff that I didn't even know they made. Like the lock-on grips. I didn't know UFO was in the lock-on grip business. Like that's awesome. Lock-on grips are the way to go. I've been running them on all my builds lately, and I really like the lock-on grips. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to gluing on grips anymore. You know, if you wear out a grip, one screw, take it off, throw it away, put a new one on. It's pretty simple. But this stand really has me blown away. I can't believe the quality of the stand, the way it builds, the way it clicks together and can fold up is just a neat idea to me. And the sturdiness, like normally things that fold up, I'm not a big fan of, because if it moves and folds up, it's probably not that strong when it's together. But you guys seen, I was jumping on this stand and I really am impressed. I don't see anybody else running them out here, but I can't wait to be the guy saying, hey, nope, try it out. This stand is awesome. So far, so good. And I really like to put stuff into their paces. But the handguards, I used to have a set of UFO handguards. I'm excited to get another set and actually get them on the bike, so that'll be kind of fun. Just there's so much, I don't even know what to talk about. Anyway, like and subscribe on the videos, guys. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys like this kind of box opening video. It's kind of a new thing. I don't really do the box openings too often, but I can if guys are into it. I like opening boxes. I like seeing all the stuff. It's not as fun because I already know what's supposed to be coming. But for you guys, maybe you guys get to see a little sneak peek at what's coming up. Anyway, guys, leave a comment, like I said. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I should be running the 95 style or the 93 style on Project 93? What do you guys have vision for it? I know a lot of you guys are following along and kind of excited with the build, so This is just an update filler video to keep us going till the engine video. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.